I'm going to be trying to sync this up. Greetings, GuitCon 2018. I'm here with Pete Thorn, and we're going to play a little game that I just made up. It's called, What's It Make You Think Of? What's It Make You Think Of? We have the Source Audio pedal board here with every sort of flavor, sound, spice, sauce, sort of thing you could think of, or maybe not think of, but have accessible to you. I'm going to play something, I'm going to unplug, I'm going to hand it to PT and say, what's that make you think of? Understand? No? Well, we're here. You'll catch on. So I'm using this, this is a Silver Sky PRS. I've been wanting to touch one, and it feels exactly like I thought it would.
I played that very guitar earlier today, and it was the first time I ever plugged it in. Really nice 2 and 4 positions, and the neck pickup sounds just great.
That was the first thing that I did too. I was like, it's a Stratty.
But like, it's kind of got an Uber, like a Strat on steroids thing.
Yeah.
Like with the, it's super quacky in those positions. It's really fun. Somebody, the other fellow that I was jamming with this morning, he described it as, he's like, I don't know, I just play more silly on this guitar. Not silly like, not good, silly in a good way. Like he feel more like kind of the quacky tones and stuff.
Fruity, if you will.
Yeah, just fun, you know. And
flowery.
Flowery.
Sorry, I'm yelling. We have microphones right here, Eric. Quit yelling. Also using a PRS amp. You know?
Hello, is this thing on?
Yeah, right.
Sorry.
Also using the PRS amp over there. I don't know what it's called, so I'll have to check that out, and then I'll put it right here on the screen. It's called that.
My wind filter popped off, but
oh no. Trust me, there's no wind in here, except what's coming out of my mouth. All right, contestant number 1 would be me. Playing for contestant number 2, we're going to use the Vertigo Tremolo, and maybe this chorus, the Gemini. We don't really need that. So when I can try to get a rotary style sound, first thing I always play or think of is anyway, can't remember where it goes. Rolling Stones, Shine a Light off of Exile on Main Street.
That's cool.
That's what I think of. What's it make you think of?
Well, I got a riff that I wrote recently that goes something like...
I like that. You know what that is? That's vampire rock right there.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Totally.
Yeah, maybe maybe like a swingy spring reverb or something on there.
You mean like that?
Like super. There it is.
It's your song. You can't screw up. I like it.
Fun.
That's awesome.
That was a fun one. I like that spring. It's real.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. All right, taking it back.
Okay.
Sorry, didn't mean to touch your jack hole. Your jack hole. Sorry about that. Okay, let's get another sound. How about this? And I like that riff, vampire rock. You ever listen to Jace Everett? You ever heard him? He's the guy who sang that True Blood theme song.
Oh, cool.
You know, I want to do bad things to
yeah.
you. He's got a whole album of nothing but that kind of stuff.
Oh, cool.
It's really great. It makes you just want to play a tremolo all day. He's really good.
Yeah,
really cool.
Tom Waitsy or something.
Yeah.
Kind of weird, you know,
hard to do it upside down. You know what I learned yesterday from the guy at Supro? The reason, and you may have already known this, I 35 or however many years played, never knew this. The reason amp panels are backwards, you know why.
Tweed amps.
Because, well, Tweed amps and Supro actually superseded them. The Valco products did, were before Fender.
Yeah.
Boy, they'll tell you. But the reason they were backwards is because they thought open back, they thought that the guitar players on bandstands would be standing behind the amps.
Right.
That's your monitor, is the open backs. The reason it was open, so you could hear it project out to the audience, because that was the PA.
Pre-PA days.
Correct. Pre-PA. Pre-PA. Yeah, so that's why you could read it the correct way.
Yeah. That's interesting. Makes sense.
Who says you can't learn nothing? Get off of there! No, come in, please. Just teasing. Just teasing. We've got Jeff from Source Audio to help.
You're not going to change that though, right? Oops, sorry.
Just a little bit. Can you make it just a little smaller venue? Just tiny, a little. It's great. Now get out of here. I'm just. That's what it does for me.
Wait, now Jeff, you got to come back and make it big again.
Yeah, make it big again. What's it make you think of?
Okay.
They're very intuitive pedals.
We're gonna get T-shirts that say, "What's it make?" Ooh, yes.
Too big?
No.
Make it big.
Big?
Yeah.
See, when I hear this, I
lost
think
your
of
mind?
like, I want to play like something from Blade Runner, or like I want to just.
Cool.
That's what I thought.
I like that. I like this game.
It's fun. This is fun. Thank you for. Oh, I thought you were going to shake my.
I do.
Okay.
I do, and more.
Okay.
All right.
Next.
Let's
That's
see.
great sound, by the way.
Yeah.
This is of interest, right?
Yeah, everybody loves those. I mean, there's a reason why. Well, I mean, the obvious right there. Can you do it like Cher?
It's in your skills.
That's it. That was good. He's rolling over in his grave. Yeah. Well, I was just thinking, never meant to call you in pain. She's kind of like Elvis a little bit.
A little bit in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I could turn back
Back time.
time
If I could find
a way, I'd take back. Oh, we know the words.
Oh,
We know the words. That I told you.
and you'd stay.
Oh my God.
Everybody just clicked off the video, dude.
Doubt it. Everybody just copied it, and it's everywhere now.
Okay. What do we, oh,
What's it make you think of?
Right.
This is the Gemini chorus, by the way. Oh.
This is why I'm not a lead singer, but
Yeah.
if anybody hasn't noticed.
We pay people to do that.
We pay people.
Actually, they pay us to play for them, but you know what I mean.
That's the.
That's oh god, me too. That's great.
What a great record.
Man, you're really good at this.
I'm old enough that that record, like, it came out when I was like buying records. Like, do you remember the days of,
me
like,
too.
oh, have you heard the new Rolling Stones? And
Yeah.
Tattoo Use That? Yeah, did you hear the new Pretenders though? Did you hear the new?
We had to order it in a magazine. Like,
Really?
oh yeah, from northern Minnesota. There was no metropolis or anything. I mean, there was a Radio Shack that had 20 or 30 albums.
Yeah.
Most of them were mix albums, though. It'd be like K-Tel or that kind of thing, where
Right,
you'd go buy an album that'd have Elton John and
10 hits.
yeah, you'd have all that stuff. Huey Lewis, or so you'd get, and then you would go home and you would get in the magazine. You would order something, not just Columbia House, but other magazines too.
Great joke that Stu Ham told once.
Oh yeah.
And I met him a couple weeks ago at Guitar Summit.
Oh wow.
I remember this joke, dude, and it was so funny. It was 20 years ago I heard him tell the joke, but he was doing a gig at the Roxy in LA, and after a couple songs he said, "So, I've signed a great big record deal, everybody. I'm super stoked. I signed to Columbia Records today, 10 album deal." And everybody's like, "Holy shit, like 10, he's a bass player. That's amazing. Like, you know he's good, but that's incredible."
And I only have to do 3 more albums.
Yeah, or 10. I pay $1 for whatever, and then I get 10 for a penny, or
That's
whatever.
it.
The Columbia.
Oh God.
Out there that are under the age of 40 have no idea what we're talking
No, guilty. And they catch you too, because you get those 10 for free for a penny, and then you only have to buy 3 more the rest of the year. But they're like $35 a piece, which when you're 12, 13 years old, that's $100. I mean, you don't even make $100 a year on your little paper route in northern Minnesota.
Yeah, and he gets drowned by your parents. Oh, I'm in trouble.
Yeah,
You know?
I have to buy 3 albums in 2 days. But yeah, that was how we got them. We'd have to order them. I was telling that to, not to name drop, but Juan Eldreddy comes into the store I work at, Racer X. Yeah. And we have an album, my Racer X album sits in the front window of the store just as a little prop, one of many things. But
Second Heat.
yes, it was. No, yeah, it is Second Heat, I think. Yeah. Starts out with the Bowie song.
Oh, Moon Age Daydream.
Yeah.
They did a cover of Moon Age Daydream.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting
So-
geeky now.
Yeah, so he comes in, he sees and he's like, "What is that?" I said, "I ordered that out of the back of a guitar for the practicing musician."
Oh.
He's like, "You did not." I said, "Yeah, absolutely." He's like, "Oh, that's like first pressing." I said, "Did you press more than once?" You know, and he just laughed.
Right.
He signed it for. He was great. So
That's awesome.
back to
Last year, right?
yeah, he was. He was.
A great bass player.
Yeah, yeah, and he also did, came in and see us with Earthquaker. I almost forgot Earthquaker. Let's go back to that Klon thing. Not back to it. We haven't used it yet.
Because this has different settings as well.
Correct.
Klon,
Yep.
tubes,
Klon, tube, screamer, and a little bit more modern. Correct.
The middle one is just like sort of a
Boost.
very ampy overdrive kind of thing.
Ampy.
Okay.
Ampy. Sorry, I know you can't hear him what he's saying, but he's saying things. We can hear. I like that sound. I feel like there's a modulator on somewhere. There's not. What is that chord right there? Do you know?
I think it's a G7.
That's what I was playing. It doesn't sound right.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like a.
Oh. Right.
I think that's. I think.
That's what I'm using from now on when I do it.
So I'm gonna go. No, I don't want to do that one.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna do,
That's my. Excellent. What's funny is, and I know that's way heavier than, of course, the Zeppelin or the Thin Lizzy, but when you hear some of that more modernized, like, did you see Jimmy Page Black Crowes tour?
Yeah. I didn't see it live, but I love
I went,
live recordings.
Yeah, I saw it in Chicago, and just seeing the 3 guitars, and they had heavy sounds, including Page too. I mean, he was rocking a couple of orange amps, and I don't remember something else weird.
Yeah.
Not a high watt, but something similar. And he had.
St. Petersburg, maybe. Or
I think you're right. It's
yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
But it was a heavy, distorted tone, and it was just so modern sounding.
Yeah.
Oh my! It was the way Zeppelin was meant to. Well, it's not the way Zeppelin was meant to be seen, but to me it is.
I got an idea.
Yeah.
I got an idea. I got to tell you.
I'm ready.
Which is like, first of all, I think that Jimmy Page. It's like, I wish he was out there making music. I wish he was out there making music with John Paul Jones. Here's my idea: is that okay? Remember how bands like Asia, okay, used to get together, super groups, right?
Yeah.
Crosby, Stills, Nash. Let's get Neil Young. You know, it's like people just used to get together and make records. So what about this? Ann and Nancy Wilson, Jimmy Page, and John Paul Jones, because Ann can sing to hell.
Yeah, totally.
And Heart's a classic band too.
Absolutely.
So get a great drummer.
The guy from the Crows, he nailed it.
There you go.
He
Get
did a
that
great
guy,
job.
And you call it something new.
Steve Gorman.
Oh, great. All those folks. Get them together, call it something new band name, and you can play harp music.
I was going to say, they play everybody's stuff. They can play Black Crows.